Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna have to make these videos a little bit shorter. I can't talk too loud because these days are kind of exhausting, and I don't have any way of uploading these videos anytime or any easy way. I have to go outside and stand outside for like an hour and a half and let it go up. So I'm gonna make these a little bit shorter. Today for the video, I'm going to talk a little bit about making your reading a little bit more efficient and still not losing comprehension. When we think about speed reading, we usually think about doing it really fast, but the problem with a lot of techniques they give you is you don't end up retaining as much information as you want to. You're just going a little bit faster than skimming, literally. But there's about 5 different things I can tell you that are going to automatically improve your ability to read faster and also increase your comprehension. And a lot of it's just common sense, but I'll just go ahead and go with it. One, just be comfortable sitting in upright position, but being a little bit more relaxed. You can read in any circumstance, but literally the more comfortable you are, the more you are going to retain. Also keep in mind that whenever you're studying under a certain circumstance, like if you're drinking coffee or something like that, if you want to retain information and recall it later, if you're doing the same activities over again, that's going to stimulate the same memory, triggering off as a memory cue. Second of all, before you go ahead and read a book, you're going to want to preview it. Just go ahead and go and look at the table of contents, look about what you're reading. If you automatically know what you're about to read, the brain automatically picks up on the key points, and automatically you'll be able to pick out what you need as you go through. Without skipping content, you'll be able to just kind of go through and still, it'll just tune in on those important facts. 3, you want to pace yourself. You want to, if you have your book, now there's a couple of different techniques for this. Sometimes you take your finger and you actually go ahead and prolong the words as you're reading. Now this is for a couple of reasons. It's keeping you focused and not going backwards. It's keeping you to make sure that you stay focused on exactly where you are, and it really keeps you from diverting your attention. There's another way where you can you don't have to follow every single word. You could just kind of go slowly down like this, but make sure you keep track of where you are. This is super valuable. I've used this so many times if I'm worried about losing my place. Which brings us to our next point. Don't backtrack. Whenever you start reading, do not go back, because if you didn't get it the first time, it's because you're not paying attention or because you're not comprehending. If you go back later on, after you have more context for what you're reading, you're more likely to understand what you're reading. And then the 5th thing I want to say is, this is another kind of common sense one, but when you're going through a book, let's face it, there's a lot of words that we come across we don't know what the hell they are, so just, freaking figure out what the hell the word is. Go dictionary, just in there, look it up, and for God's sake, just write it down, because, I don't know, if you don't understand the words, you're obviously not going to freaking understand what you're doing, but that's all I've got. Take care, guys.